In our last video, the Megaminx looked like this. Today, we want it to look like this. Mission log, day 5. Shadow agents. Today we're back on Earth. Space aliens have landed. Multiple alien colonies are scattered around the Earth, but they are waiting for their leaders. To protect the Earth, specially trained humans from Area 51 stand ready. These humans are called shadow agents, and they're ready to stop the alien leaders from getting to their colony. Despite the confusion, the good news is that the alien leaders just want peace. The alien leaders must get past the shadow agents to stop a war. Okay, so here are the pieces of the story. We've got the white side on the bottom, we hold it like this, and any side we go to, we're gonna look at two of these areas. In this particular view, we're looking at the blue colony and the red colony. Up here above, the colony leader will stand, and because this is pink, he needs to have pink feet. In fact, he's right here. Okay, now he's standing where he's supposed to. He's matched up right here, and what color is his head? His head is blue, which means we know he's the leader of the blue colony. So he goes right here when we're done with this move. So his goal is to go from here to here. But there's a problem. He's being guarded by two agents. To the right of him, we're going to say this is an agent. And to the left of him, we're saying this is an agent. So he has to get past those agents and then end up right here. Why does he want to go there? To tell his colony not to go to war with the humans. So how would he get down here? Well, the agents make their move first. So from this position, we know once we have a leader to the top, then we just call this one an agent and this one an agent, like I just said. But those agents are going to race down to the colony. They know he's the leader of the blue colony. So this agent would run down here and then run down here and then block that entrance. This agent would run straight down here and also block the entrance. Sometimes the Megaminx can seem impossible, so I created a Megaminx cheat sheet. It's full of diagrams, directions, and definitions, but even if you don't need the cheat sheet, I'd really appreciate it if you bought it anyway. It takes a lot of time and energy to create these tutorials, and a big way I'm paid is through these cheat sheets. If you want to say thanks, please click the link in the description that says Megaminx cheat sheet. So let's show an example of him getting to his colony. Again, we've got the same guy. His feet are matching up to this pink area. So he goes here at the top, and we look at his head, it's blue. So we know he belongs to this blue colony. Now that we're in this position, we can now say that this is an agent next to him, and this is an agent next to him. They don't want him to go anywhere. They think he's trying to start a war, not stop it. So they're going to get in his way, and they're going to try to race him to the colony entrance. This is the colony entrance. So this first agent, it doesn't matter which one you do first, but you take one of the agents and he goes down. Just watch him. He's going to travel down to here, and he's going to travel down to here. Why does he stop here? Because he is now at the entrance to the colony. The other agent does the same thing. It travels to the entrance. Now they're both at the entrance to the blue colony because he was the blue alien leader. So from there, the alien leader, he does an emergency teleportation and he just teleports straight to that spot. So from here, we're just going to spin the whole thing. And now he is in the correct spot. Now what we do, we kind of do a reset with the agents. Now that he's in here, now we say that this is an agent and this is an agent. So they need to get back to base because clearly the leader has made it to the colony. They feel like they're in danger and they need to get out of there. So they make a break for it. This guy then goes all the way up to the top, and this agent goes to the top as well. So they're safe at the base, and the leader is with his colony. In the previous example, we brought the blue leader to his colony, and now let's go ahead and just do the red leader here on the right side. So who would go here? What would they look like? So he'd be pink and red. So we want him to have pink feet, red head, and you know what? He's right here. Okay, so we're standing him at the top. He's matched up here with his feet, and we know he belongs to the red colony because he has a red head. So here's the story. Once again, we're going to call this guy our agent next to him, guarding him, and this agent as well. They don't want him to go anywhere. So what happens? They're going to race him to the entrance to the colony that he wants to go, which in this case is the red colony. So this agent runs to here, and this agent will run here and then to here, all to get to this entrance. Watch this piece. Goes there, and then goes there. So now those two agents are right here guarding that entrance, and then the alien leader has to say, okay, let me use my emergency teleportation, and he's just going to jump straight there. Now he's lined up. Here we kind of have a reset of the agents. So now we're calling this our agent next to him, and this our agent next to him. And they are in danger now. They think that the colony is going to now attack them because the leader is there to lead them. So they're going to run back to base. This guy's going to run up to the top, and this guy's going to run right here. He's going to run here and then here back to the top. First, this agent goes up, and then watch this agent. He'll just go here and then here. So now those two agents are back at the top safe, and look at that. Our colony is restored with their leader. Be brave. Scramble the Megaminx. If you can solve to the point where all alien leaders make it to their colony, and you can do it in under 10 minutes, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the description and click on Day 6. What do you do if the alien leader is on top like it's supposed to at the beginning of the move, but he's upside down? Here, his feet were supposed to be pink, matching up with this area here, but instead it's reversed. So what's going to happen? Well, in the story, the way I remember it is since he's upside down, he's kind of vulnerable, and so he actually hides off to the side. Just like that. He creates a projection of himself as if he's still in the middle. Therefore, those agents are still going to stay there because they think he's right there. And the rest, you just do the same. This is all you really have to do. So let's do the same story. The agents are racing to this blue entrance. So he's going to come here to here, and this one's going to come straight down like that. So we're going to follow that down there. This agent goes to the bottom. Now they're both here guarding that entrance. Notice what happened during those moves. He's actually here right now. Now we can just move him from here to here. From there, we follow the same story. He's still protected by these two agents, because now we're considering these are agents next to him, and they're going to go back up to base. This one goes here and then here. He's safe. And this one goes here. In this issue, you have a leader, alien leader, off to the side. That kind of ruins another side to get him out. Let me just show you that. So here we know this spot, a green and light blue alien leader goes here. We need to start him off at the top, of course. But where is he? If we look for him, he's actually over here on the side. So to get him to the top where he goes, we're going to ruin this side right here. So let's do that. Let's bring it up. This side is now ruined. Let's move the leader where he goes, right above that area, and let's fix this side. That's easy. It's that easy. We got him out, and we fixed that side. Now that he's here, of course, he's backwards. And just like in the backwards example I showed earlier, hidden off to the side, whereas the agents still think he's here in the middle. So they are here and here. This agent runs here, and then stops in front of the green entrance. This agent goes down in front of that green entrance as well. Now both agents are here guarding the entrance, and look at that. Our alien leader is here really close to the entrance, and he just goes to it. And now we consider that this is an agent and this is an agent, and they both go back home. And that's how you do it. So in this issue, we've got an alien leader at the entrance like he's supposed to be, but he's upside down here in the entrance. Or let's just say the wrong guy is here too, just a completely wrong guy, and you need to move him out of that spot. In either of these cases, Make sure you do this last. If you run into this, try to do everything else you can and then do it, because more often than not, just doing the normal moves on everyone else will fix this one automatically. But if you have to do it, this is what you would do. You would simply pick a fake leader. Let's just say it's this guy, and then it'll just replace him and it'll pop him out. So pretend this is the leader, bring down the agent to that entrance, the other agent to that entrance, then he teleports to that spot. Then these two agents go back home. And then now he's been repositioned. He's up here at the top. So we can now move him where he goes. Now that he's up top, we do those normal moves to get him to this purple colony. We know he belongs to the purple colony because he's got a purple head. We've got an agent here, an agent here. They both run down to block him at the colony. Now both those agents are right here guarding, so he does an emergency teleportation and lands right here. Okay, and now we consider that this and this are our new agents, and they run back home. He's home, and then he goes here, and then here, and now he's home. And then we're able to get that piece out of there and get the right one in its spot. So let's finish day 5. During the examples I showed you, we've placed a few of these alien leaders. Now let's do the rest. Let's find, for instance, here's one. We need to look for beige and green. So looking for a beige and green piece. Here we go. He's right here. Again, he's off to the side, so we're going to ruin this piece or this piece, whichever side we move up. So let's just move him up like that, get him out of the way, and then fix this. So this beige and green piece, let's take him to the top of this area. Okay, so this is where he's supposed to be right now because he is above the beige area. He's upside down though, so we move him off to the side to start him off since he's upside down, and then we do the normal moves. We're going to take this agent and move him to the green entrance. This agent, we're going to move him here and then here to guard that entrance, and then we're going to jump this guy to the colony entrance. Okay, now these are our agents when they're going to go home. This guy's going to go up here. This guy's going to go here and then there. So that one is done. Move on to the next one. This leader is light green and blue. Let's look for light green and blue. Notice we've got a backwards one here, so I'm going to try to save him for last. Here is the leader. Let's move him over. Okay, so the leader's standing on top of this light green area, and what happens? This agent runs to block him in the blue side because his head's blue, so we know he goes to the blue colony, so this agent runs to that entrance. The other agent on this side does the same thing. Now they're both guarding the entrance. The alien leader teleports to that location. Then these two are now our agents, and they run home. Okay, that one is done. Again, this is upside down. We're not going to do that one yet. Let's look for orange and yellow, which is, I see it's right here. So he's upside down. So we're going to move him off to the side, and we do those normal moves. We pretend this is our agent and this is our agent, and they run to block the yellow entrance. So it runs down there. This guy runs here and then here. Now they're blocking the entrance, and look who's really close by. There's the alien leader. Let's just move him there. And now we consider these two to be our agents, and they run home. Okay, that one's complete. Let's do this one, purple and orange. I see him right here. He's standing on the top like he's supposed to. Let's move those agents down to block the purple entrance because he has a purple head. So this guy first, he comes down, and now he's at that entrance. This guy as well. Now that they're blocking it, the alien leader teleports to that spot. Now we're considering this an agent and this an agent, and they both run home. This guy runs here and then here, and then this guy runs up. Okay, the next one is going to be, who do we have next? Okay, looks like everything's done except for this last one, and he is actually backwards. So we're going to pretend that this guy actually goes to the yellow colony. So pretending that this guy is the alien leader, then the agent's going to run here to block the yellow. This agent's going to run here to also block the yellow. And then this fake one is going to jump to that location. And then this is our agent, and this is our agent. So this one goes back. And then this one goes back home as well. So now that we did all that, we did move him out. Let's move him over. And now he can actually go. So now the agents are going to run to the yellow side again. Now both agents are blocking the yellow side, so he teleports to that location. And now this is our agent, and this is our agent next to him. They're going to run back home. All right, we just completed day 5. Be brave. Scramble the Megaminx. If you can solve to the point where all alien leaders make it to their colony, and you can do it in under 10 minutes, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the description and click on day 6.
Stop the battle within your soul. You know it's all in your head. Being sad doesn't make you smart. It seems your heart just needs a fresh start.